who we all like better, him or his brother. Just wondering your thoughts on that.
Wait, who? Well, who I like better? Nothing.
What do you remember, if at all, from Matt's time with the Rams and your time with them?
Yeah, was lucky enough to have him here my rookie year. Really thankful for just how detail oriented he was. He challenged you, and he definitely wasn't okay with just letting you get by with okay. I think that was one of the best things about him. Is I mean, it was almost frustrating, but like it almost got frustrating where it's like, hey, that was a good route, Matt. All right, I don't care what you're saying. But no, he did a great job of challenging. He's like, can we do this a little bit better? And that was the big thing. Like, can we do this a little bit better? And I appreciate that that challenge that he brought.
Is there similarities or big?
No, Mike does the exact same. Mike does the exact same thing. It's almost like they're brothers or something. And it's just, yeah, no, he does the exact same thing in terms of that challenge. I think he might say the exact same thing. Actually, he might be a can we guy also.
It's been since you were 13 years of age that this franchise has won a game in Green Bay. Which challenges do you see? Why is it so difficult to win there?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Certainly, I've been a part of games. I've been able to go to Lambeau and unfortunately not been played in games. But I don't know what scriptwriter has us going to Green Bay all the time these last few years. I got to talk to him about what that's all about. But we haven't won there. I'm not sure what it is, the challenge of or whatever. I think just it comes down to them executing their game plan better than we did ours in those times. So NFL is a weird thing. I don't think there's anything super specific about it. But we just got to execute better.
Cooper, it's such an iconic stadium for fans. As a player, do you enjoy going to that place? Or?
Oh yeah, no. I remember our rookie year. We played there in the last game of the preseason, and just walking through that tunnel out into the field, and just the appreciation for the things that have happened there, and the history of this league, and I mean it's a pretty cool, obviously an incredible atmosphere. The fans there are great. Make that a pretty fun place to play. So, definitely appreciation for what Lambeau's about.
After the game on Sunday, Brett told us that he took us through one of a throw he made to you that the timing was off, and said that getting his feet settled in his drop and matching up to the route was going to be something he really honed in on this week. What does that look like specifically in a practice?
Yeah, I think it's just understanding each other, getting a feel for him getting a feel for my body language, and me getting a feel for how he's seeing the field and what kind of things he likes and how he how he wants these routes to play out, and a lot of it is in conversation and being able to talk those things through. So it's something that we're obviously have some attention to detail on, and hopefully be able to make that come to life this week.
Does that mostly get done on the field, or can you guys put on a meeting?
Yeah, I think it's both ways. I think it does. It starts in the meeting rooms. It obviously comes to life on the field, but there's still, I think I've touched on it before, it's the time between plays, it's time between the series that we have out in practice. It's going out and running the play, but then it's the time when we're waiting for our next opportunity to go out there, having that conversation about what we're seeing, how we can do it a little bit better. And I think those are very important conversations and very important things to happen. Right after kind of putting something on display and making adjustments in real time.
Might be an elementary question, but when it comes to the option stuff, you talked about body language a second ago, and I mean you're trying to make everything look the same until it's not, stuff like that. Is that also includes
Oh
the
yeah,
quarterback?
yeah. No, there is. I think there's but there's understandings of when that the body language is coming, because you do want to make things look the same, but depending on how how coverages play out, however those coverage contours are, it's like, hey, how are we going to run these routes based on this thing? And sometimes sometimes there is an element of speeding it up or getting to spots quicker, and that's where I think the body language and being clear communicators from me to him on that is really important.
When you have a quarterback who's making his first start, do you feel any added responsibility as a receiver to whether it's on the field or on the sideline, to do things to make his life easier?
No, I mean, I think that's the goal is always to make the quarterback's life easier. I don't think you want to, push or press, and you don't want to try to take more on and do more than just what your job is. I don't think that's the attitude that I take or any of the guys take. There's a really good trust in Brett and what he's doing in his preparation to be able to go out there and handle his responsibilities. So it's just about doing your job, and good things will happen.
What we know of Matthew at this point in his time here is that he tries to push through things.
Mm-hmm.
And, do you get a sense that he'll try to push through, try to go Sunday? And how do you guys balance that with understanding the bye coming up?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think that's some of the team's kind of figuring out. Obviously, Matthew and the team are going to work through that stuff, and I know he's one of the toughest guys I've ever met, and I know for a fact if there's any chance that he can be out there, he's going to be out there. So just kind of leave it at that. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,